Agamemnon was born in the city of Mycenae, one of the most powerful and wealthy cities in ancient Greece. He was born into a royal family that was renowned but cursed. His father was King Aegisthus, ruler of Mycenae, and his mother was Queen Aerope. Agamemnon's family was burdened by a divine curse that stemmed from his grandfather, Tantalus. Tantalus, Agamemnon's grandfather, committed a horrific crime by killing his son, Pelops, and serving his body as a meal at a banquet for the gods. The gods were enraged by this gruesome act, resurrected Pelops, and placed a terrible curse on Tantalus and his descendants. Tantalus was condemned to eternal torment in the underworld, and his family continued to suffer the consequences of his crime. Agamemnon's father, Aegisthus, regained the throne of Mycenae after a brutal conflict with his brother, Aegisthus. This bitter family feud included acts of treachery and revenge, such as Aegisthus killing Thyestes' sons in retaliation. These tragic events cast a dark shadow over the house of Aegisthus, and the family curse would continue to haunt Agamemnon's life. After the murder of their father Aegisthus in a bloody struggle for power, Agamemnon and his younger brother Menelaus fled to the city of Sparta. In Sparta, Agamemnon began forming political and military alliances, which would later help him rise to power and become one of the most powerful kings in Greece. Agamemnon married Clytemnestra, the daughter of King Tyndareus, and sister of the famous beauty Helen. This marriage formed a strong alliance between Mycenae and Sparta, which was crucial to Agamemnon's future leadership. Agamemnon and Clytemnestra had several children, including Iphigenia, Electra, and Orestes. These children would play pivotal roles in later myths. The defining event in Agamemnon's life, the Trojan War, was sparked when Paris, Prince of Troy, abducted Helen, the wife of Agamemnon's brother Menelaus. Feeling dishonored, Menelaus sought Agamemnon's help to retrieve Helen and restore his honor. As the most powerful king in Greece, Agamemnon was able to gather the armies of various Greek city-states to form a united front against Troy. Agamemnon led a massive coalition of Greek forces, including renowned warriors such as Achilles, Odysseus, and Ajax. He commanded a vast fleet of ships and was recognized as the supreme leader of the Greek armies. His role as commander-in-chief solidified his position as the most influential leader among the Greeks. Before the Greek fleet could sail to Troy, the winds died, preventing their departure. The prophet Calchas revealed that the goddess Artemis was angry and demanded a human sacrifice to allow the winds to blow again. Agamemnon was forced to make a heart-wrenching decision. He sacrificed his daughter Iphigenia to appease Artemis. This tragic act sowed the seeds of resentment in his wife Clytemnestra, which would later lead to his downfall. Throughout the 10-year war, internal conflicts plagued the Greek camp. One of the most significant disputes was between Agamemnon and the great warrior Achilles. The quarrel began after Agamemnon seized Achilles' concubine, Briseis, as a war prize. This enraged Achilles, who withdrew from the battlefield, leaving the Greek army weakened. Despite these setbacks, the Greeks eventually achieved victory in the Trojan War through the cunning strategy of the Trojan horse. This trick, masterminded by Odysseus, allowed the Greeks to enter the city of Troy, which they then destroyed. After the war, Agamemnon returned to Mycenae as a victorious king, bringing with him the Trojan princess Cassandra as his concubine. However, his homecoming was far from peaceful. During his long absence, his wife Clytemnestra had taken a lover, Aegisthus, and both were plotting Agamemnon's demise. When Agamemnon arrived home, Clytemnestra pretended to welcome him as a hero. She invited him into the palace and offered him a bath to relax after his long journey.